Understanding emotional burnout and recovery. Emotional burnout is the silent epidemic affecting millions silently. It's a chronic emotional exhaustion triggered by prolonged stress, responsibility that's overwhelming, or perhaps too little balance in life. This condition is different from physical fatigue in the sense that it drains a person's energy not just on the physical level, but makes people feel uninterested and aloof, thus affecting one's mind and soul. This article is a comprehensive guide explaining what emotional burnout is, its symptoms, causes, and above all, how to recover and prevent it. What is emotional burnout? Emotional burnout is a state of mental and emotional exhaustion as a result of being put under pressure more than one can handle. It often pertains to pressure at work, in a caregiving situation, or in an uncomfortable personal life. Major features of emotional burnout. Emotional exhaustion, alienation of people or work, loss of motivation or sense, inability to do anything or maintain quality production. Emotional burnout does not discriminate between professions and can affect students, parents, and caregivers at risk. Symptoms and signs of emotional burnout. Recognition at the early stage of emotional burnout is crucially critical for recovery. Here are some of the most common signs. 1. Emotional signs. Feeling irritable, hopeless, or completely overwhelmed sometimes. Feeling cut off from others and even from yourself. Inability to regulate emotions or recurrent emotional breakdowns. 2. Physical symptoms, fatigue or weakness, insomnia, hypersomnia or other sleeping problems, headaches, muscle aches, frequent illnesses. 3. Behavioral symptoms, procrastination or avoidance of responsibilities. Social withdrawal or withdrawal from friends, unhealthy ways of coping with emotions, overeating, for example, or drug and alcohol abuse. If left unchecked, these symptoms can worsen, affecting overall wellness and quality of life. What are emotional burnout causes? Emotional burnout is mostly the outcome of long-term exposure to stressors and having little recovery time. Common causes are 1. Occupational stress, work for too long hours and work in pressures of tight schedules and deadlines, lack control over the tasks or duties to be performed. Non-supportive or hostile work environment. 2. Home environment stressors. Caring for children or aged parents, living with chronic diseases or monetary issues, conflicting relations, or psychological problems. Perfectionism and unrealistic demands to be perfect. Impossible perfection, difficulty with the word no, inability to forgive oneself for indulging in self-care. Effects of failure to prevent emotional burnout. Dreadful consequences of avoiding emotional burnout include, but not limited to, anxiety, depression, or any mood disorders, general illness that appears as weakness, heart issues, or a digestive problem, lack of a relationship, because one either becomes isolated or annoyingly irritable, work-life stagnation due to the overall low productivity and poor moral. Recovery from burnout is a journey requiring mindfulness, intentional shifts, and continuous work. Here are the step-by-step actions that would bring you back to healing. 1. Recognize the problem. First of all, you need to accept that you have burnout. Think about your symptoms and what causes them without exacerbating the condition. 2. Engage in self-care. Self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity to heal. Concentrate on physical healing, healthy diet, proper exercise, and enough sleep. Emotional healing, meditation, journaling, mindfulness. Emotional healing, spend time with the family and loved ones, or indulge in some fun hobby. 3. Learn to say no. Set boundaries by saying no to workload and work pressure, toxic relationships, social interactions that drain out. Get support. Don't be afraid to ask your friends or family members for support if you friends or family members who might give emotional support. Therapists or counselors for stress control. Support groups of other people experiencing the same struggles. Review your value stake. A step back and ask yourself what is important to you. Ask, are your current goals in line with your values? Do you have time in your life doing things that give you energy? What are you willing to give up so you're not in a state of imbalance? Use stress relief strategies. Strategies to relieve stress can also be helpful in the reversal of burnout symptoms. Breathing strategies. Breathing deep or the 4 to 7-8 yoga. Movement and mindful awareness of the mind. Creative expression. Drawing, playing a musical instrument, writing. Get away. Sometimes the cure lies in getting oneself far, far away from the grind. Consider a holiday with one's mind and soul refreshed to the fullest, break time to set one's focus, working once more, removing that overload of digital input. Preventing emotional burnout. Preventing burnouts entails proactive measures that could contribute to a balanced yet satisfying life. 1. Healthy work-life boundary. Do not bring the workplace home or read up on emails past hours. Spend your vacation leave and personal days. Communicate your needs to colleagues or supervisors. 2. Practice gratitude. Focusing on positive aspects of your life can reduce stress and increase resilience. Keep a gratitude journal and list 3 things you're thankful for each day. 3. Strong support system. Be surrounded by positive, uplifting people who encourage you. 4. Stress management skills. Develop skills to manage stress through time management skills to avoid being overwhelmed. Regular physical activity to release endorphins. Meditation or mindfulness to enhance concentration and emotional regulation. 5. Periodical check on well-being. Check your mental and emotional well-being regularly. Look out for warning signs of burnout and take early corrective measures. When to seek professional help. If emotional burnout persists, then perhaps it's time to seek professional assistance. You can see a therapist or counselor in any of the following situations. You cannot achieve day-to-day living functions. You are severely feeling anxious or depressed. You are going away on maladaptive coping strategies such as substance use. Professional help may provide you with some strategies that no other source can. Strategies that would get you through recovery. Final words: accept the recovery journey. It is not a dead-end road. Knowing what is happening to you can much better enable you to take preventive measures toward a better, more balanced life. Healing takes time, so be gentle with yourself during this healing time. You can have some small victories as you go along this process toward emotional wellness. One mindful step will lead you there.